Gross. Oh no, the meat blob wants to fuck.
I mean, why not? Do you think you're above the blob line?
I mean, you haven't seen it. That was pretty bad.
Quit blob shaming, yo.
And then it's over now. For all you know, it never happened.
You're right, because I was all tabbed.
Coming up on KTV, tune in for a very special
Startling nightmare child's toy.
Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. They put a lot of effort into this feature.
Yeah. So that it could then take up, well, like 1/8 of your screen from this far away.
Yeah. Anyway,
32
what are we doing
p.m.
in this game?
32 p.m.
Dude, come check out this really fucked up texture on this welcome mat.
Hello.
Look at this. Look at how like fucky it gets from certain angles.
Oh yeah, the fuzz render.
Yeah, the fuzz render's got like the sweet Nintendo Wii like fuzzy graphic.
Yep. That's definitely them cheating at graphics, which is how all video gaming works.
Yeah.
Admittedly.
I mean, you cheat at literally everything if you can.
All video games is cheating. Boop.
So last time we played this game, we did some shit.
Yep. Just open that tab menu and pursue some objectives.
I assume you go into the pillars of
I went to the pillars.
The pillars
pursue a
of
goal. I can remember how to look at my goals. How do I look at my goals?
I'm the only goal you need.
No, I need other goals.
I'm leaving now.
How do I look at goals? Wait, how do I don't know how to play this game, Bird.
It's okay.
I thought tab opened up my objectives. No, but it opens with what opens up my objective? I'm trying a lot of buttons.
No, it's fine. You could also just look up the controls.
What does it though? How do you wait? How do you,
if you look up the controls, it'll tell you the buttons that you
just
can
tell me the button. Can't you open up your objectives?
I haven't done that the entire time we've played this game.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How do you beat games when I'm not here?
I try.
I don't get the trying, Bird. The only way to get you to try is to give you diva.
Yeah. You didn't give me a waifu in this game, therefore I'm not going to try.
Do I have to be your waifu? How the fuck do I open the...
I mean, you don't have to, but I'm not going to say no. I mean, wait, no, that's... Fuck.
Have I been... Oh, it's no. J and M.
Yeah.
For journal and map.
Yeah.
Is that really how I've been opening it this entire time? No wonder I just spontaneously forgot. It's like, what do you mean it's not tab? Tab is how you open your objective menu in every game. It's like, no, tab's your Batman vision. No, incorrect game.
It's J for journey and M for Mavage Manet.
I'm supposed to collect a sample in this selection. So have you legitimately not been looking at your objectives ever?
I haven't needed to.
How do you even know where to go or what to do or what any of our goals are?
It's a very linear game, honestly. You just go in a direction and
right
something
now
cool
it's
will happen.
Right now it's pretty open and crazy. We gotta figure out like how to find our things.
this is the first session where it's actually mattered, but
wait, how did you know our science goals if you weren't opening your objectives?
I would just read them and then I'd figure it out from there.
Where did you read them?
At the ship.
Wait, you read them all the way back at the ship each time?
Not each time, it's just when we unlocked them the first time, I would see them at the ship, and then I'd be like, yep, that's what we need to do.
There's a menu. We have it all the time.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hype up the menu that you don't even know where it is.
I always have used it every session, it's just this one started, I was like, where the fuck is the hotkey? Because it's not intuitive, and I forgot it.
Well, think about it this way. Look at how far
I'm finding out
we've gotten.
You've navigated this entire game by memorizing the objectives or just forgetting they exist forever.
I've memorized the objectives. I have not forgotten any of them. I just assumed that most of them were impossible, and I just figured it out as I went along.
All right.
What's over here?
I guess this is why you always have so much time to like look for orange goop, because you're not bogged down by things like the goal.
Yes. Look at the croissants on this wall. Look at how edible that goo is. Oh,
God! They're periodically dropping goop on us.
Yeah, I know that feel. Oh, fuck, I'm fucked.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
No! Okay, well, enjoy what's up there. I got greedy.
I think it's my goal. Remember the time we forgot how to super jump for like 3 sessions after we bought it?
I believe it was way more than 3 sessions.
Because yeah, those videos are coming out and they're getting comments. Speaking of unintuitive controls, hold Alt to do the good jump. What a weird button to map that to. Oh, it's one of the teleporters we missed. Specifically, not only hold Alt to do the good jump, but also don't show it anywhere on the screen. Like at some point, we could use some hotkeys for our abilities.
Why?
They thought it was important to tell us Z is one viewer thing, and Tab is another viewer thing, and R is our reload, but no other hotkeys matter. And R is the obvious one.
Your stomp upgrade seems to be just
Okay, you wanna get up here. Use the teleporter if you have to.
I can do it on my
But
own.
we got a battle coming, a special set piece you'll want to be here for.
Slamphibian. I fucking love that name.
To be clear, he's a grizzled slamphibian. Welcome to the gun show. The beach is that way. Speaking of guns, you should shoot its glowing weak points.
Hold Alt.
Hey, you're almost here then. I remember that spot.
What would Slamphibian's catchphrase be? Something about like, I'm gonna ribbit you to shreds.
Wow.
But better. You're the pun fucker. You come up with it.
I'm gonna rip it you to shreds.
Look, it's a first draft, okay? I prefer only positive feedback, thank you very much.
I'm not gonna take it easy on you in the ring, so try not to croak.
That's better. See, you could have said that as opposed to ribbiting.
Riveting? You're really trying to make rivet work. It doesn't sound like any other words.
I know.
Like if this was a completely different shooter, you could go for something like, I hope you brought your ribbit gun. But we don't have one of those.
I don't get it.
That's fine. Oh.
Alright, well he's got glowy,
God.
okay.
Oh god, what happened?
I shot him in his ribbit.
If you kidnap somebody in Fallout 3, you might be able to get a Rivet City ransom.
I don't get it.
Am I pushing you? Is that how this works?
Well, we hit both of its weak points, and now I'm out of ideas because it's still alive.
Oh, its mouth is glowy. Its mouth is glowy.
I've been playing Doom Eternal, so I'm terrified of pressing the R key to reload. Because it's the one first-person shooter I've ever played where you don't reload by pressing R.
Because you don't reload at all, right?
You don't reload at all.
Except for, I think,
it's
the pistol?
kind of brilliant, but also it's really fucking hard to remember every single time I start playing that game.
Because that's what old schooly arena shooters kind of tend to be.
Yeah.
I played Turok 1 and 2 for Let's Tries, and you don't reload in those games either.
I'm getting my ass kicked by this guy.
It's kind of
not dodging. Because he's not attacking us. Show me your weakness.
You also don't reload as your waifu.
I'm dead.
Your friend messed up. This is why I prefer.
Oh, now he opens his mouth.
Oh, was it right when I turned around to heal? Ow!
Yeah. Can you come
tornadoes are losing their
revive me?
minds. Smack!
Thank you.
I just backhanded you.
Now let's frog this guy up.
There we go. I gooped him. I'm gooping him up. Fuck this guy.
Except now he won't reveal his fucking weak spot.
Yeah, it's not really working. Like
what the hell,
I
asshole?
throw bombs at him. Ah! It blew me up from here. Oh, I killed him. I killed him with explosions.
Killed him.
Kill the angry lover.
We totally did it. Oh fuck! What is this?
Oh, shit!
Oh, it's
Is this the angry lover?
Dude, we just got. Oh,
Slamfibian. It's Heath. Slamfibian cares not for leg day. We should shoot its glowing weak points. Yeah, we are in tree nuts mode. You're right.
Yeah. I'm gonna heal up real quick.
Yeah, thankfully all the healing points are on walls, so I think if we shoot up at the ones we didn't get, if there are any left, they'll drop down to us, hopefully.
Okay, so what did you use to stun this guy?
I threw binding bile to make him stuck. And then I threw a bomb at him to blow him up, which seemed to kill him.
Okay. Well, I just missed badly with the binding bile.
Good job.
Give him that.
Woo!
That was the wrong one.
Alright. Got some explosions there.
Wanna give me another
Red
bit vibe?
My god.
What?
How does like Amazon live with having like hired someone of such genius caliber? Like,
you know what?
How do they like live with not just giving the company to you and all of the money?
You know what? Why don't you just S-car go to hell? Ow!
Get stuck, asshole. There we go. And dead. Oh my god!
How amazing.
Okay. I fly away a lot in this because yeah, I got him.
I'm just now figuring out what I'm supposed to do with this guy.
Oh god!
Which was that?
Watch out! This area seems to be full of alpha peepers or whatever they're called. And
yeah, you'd think that, except for the fact that it was because I threw a bomb at your feet.
No, but
it wasn't on purpose.
No,
this
they
time.
kept blowing up on us. They just kept going. Drop heals on me.
Oh, there's more up there. Yeah.
I'm training under a waterfall.
Are there treasure chesties?
Nope.
Oh, what the fuck is the video game?
Come here. Spew life upon me. Oh yeah. It's like the opposite of real life, where I want all the pollen in me now. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all pseudo fed up with you right now, so get in me. That one's just on the ground.
I don't even get that one.
You've said that every time. It's mathematically impossible.
Okay, most of those I was trolling, but this time I legitimately didn't get it.
You don't have to take Sudafed for allergies?
No.
Well.
I take Zyrtec.
Zyrtec. Wait, is Zyrtec for allergies or for cold?
I think if I took Sudafed, it might mess with my other medications.
Yeah, I know Sudafed's also for meth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that of all the people, I should not be using Sudafed.
Well, no, it's not that it's like methy in its ingredients. It's that it's one of the things they use to make meth, and it's like one of the ones. It's one of the things that they regulate the rate at which you're allowed to buy it, not because it'll like kill you because you have too much, but because like people tend to buy large quantities to make meth.
Yeah,
that was in Borking Bird.
That's why whenever you want to buy Sudafed, make sure that you also buy a bunch of other sketchy things.
I love this upgrade. Stomping. If I had legs,
ooh, we got the Stompy? Nice.
Yeah, we did.
I'm gonna start stomping.
Yeah, let's go back to chapter whatever. The Itching Fields.
Which one's chapter whatever?
Go back to the fungi of Sinead.
That's okay. Whoops.
Why?
I was trying to exit the menu. I didn't realize
I trusted you.
I didn't realize that canceling teleport would override exiting a menu. What the fuck is this UI?
Better than most I've played lately, still. God. The Vulcanoid series is such a fucking experience of like a menu system that's intentionally trolling us, seemingly. And then having all the commenters be like, it's great, it's not bad at all. And like, you're all deranged. I think there's one back here. Yep, there's one over here. Hello. And I will always... That wasn't very deep.
Wow, look at this. This was so useful.
More lore.
Now you just have to finish the other 90% of your mission.
Oh wait, it was...
Head back to Earth anytime you want.
Wait, it was actually really useful.
To do so, actually.
It was one of our primary objectives, the fuel.
Devastate you on social media. You will never recover.
I don't remember where the other ones were necessarily. Like we pretty much just have to wander around till we see it again.
I kind of remember some of them, but I don't remember most, to be honest. Like, I don't remember what chapters they were. Oh, hey, this is a jellyfish alpha. I think we need to stab this one, right? Over here. This one.
Science.
This pinky. And you're not here.
You need to stab a jelly waft.
Yeah, it's over here. It's this pink bro.
All right.
Do you have any binding bile on you?
I think I just hit him with it and it didn't matter. Probably because he's flying. Fruit.
There it is.
There you go.
Oh, shock seed. Nice.
Oops, I shot him.
Do it again. Oh, never mind. I just got it.
Did you get him?
It was
you got him.
Well,
Okay.
it was just low enough.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck do I stab him? I was having troubles. Alright, well you look for a stomp thing, I'm gonna go turn that one in.
Okay, sounds good.
At our friendly local javelin hideout.
What should I do if I don't find any stomp things?
Punish yourself.
Oh, thank you, sir.
What do we have?
You realize now you've disincentivized me to finding any stomp things.
My favorite punishment. Oh, we're not done with science yet. Whoopsie. So that was one of the objectives, but we still need to do kill 4 creatures that are stuck in binding bile in 3 seconds.
Temperature 92 degrees. Bioscience nominal.
Okay, cool.
Which basically means get a bunch of birdies, throw binding bile on them, throw a bomb on them. There's 3 by the teleporter, but that's not enough. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more over here. Okay, I'm gonna try this out.
You found a stompy?
No, I'm trying to get the objective I just explained.
Oh, okay. I managed to find some alloy, but that was just like a random little alloy quest. It wasn't a stomp pad.
I'm a bad person. Yep,
Did you blow up some shit?
Yep.
Work.
I
Nice.
threw. There was 5 birds, so I threw food bait on the floor, and then I threw binding bile on the floor, and then I blew it up when all of them came to it. All right, now we've done science tier, whatever we're on.
You can craft an upgrade.
I'm gonna see what upgrades we got.
Whee!
Looks like a lot.
You achieved the rank of explorer, which was kind of your job title already, but we weren't paying you at that level.
Oh, I know how that
We
feels.
believe you should do the job for a while to prove yourself before we pay you appropriately. It shows a real stick-to-itiveness. Also, new upgrades are now available.
Now when we press Z, we can see fuel we haven't collected yet.
Oh, cool.
Which it was and
Is there a way-
Z already had upgrades to show orange goo and alien artifacts. So like now, so more and more all of the objectives we still haven't found are gonna show up on our Z.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is, oh, I forget you have to continually tap Z for it to actually do that effect, unfortunately. So, I'm guessing purple is fuel and orange goo is orange goo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Faster refuel. Very big utility. Should I prioritize?
Yeah, damn, this game gets a lot easier when you can see all of your objectives.
Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Ooh. So I'm gonna go for advanced launch booster. Lets you do the giant alt jump while you're maintaining your current horizontal movement, which might mean
That
we
seems
can.
pretty rad.
Yeah, at first I thought it was a glide because that's what I really want to get some of the things. Oh wait, we don't want to get to those things anymore. There was stuff before I thought we wanted to get to, but they were just the things that announced teleporter locations.
Oops.
I hate how important they looked.
Oh,
so
you're talking about the greeny floaties.
Yeah, I wanted those, but they're not a thing apparently. All right, so now when you hold Alt, you can maintain your forward momentum, I guess, which I thought Alt was crouch, but I guess not. So I guess you just have to awkwardly run forward while holding Alt of all buttons. So hold Shift and W and Alt, normal buttons, and then I guess you'll be able to go forward faster. And now I'm buying a 4th jump, so you can just keep jumping forever.
Ooh. You mean a 3rd jump?
It says quadruple thrusters.
4th. Well, okay. No, I didn't want to fall to my death.
Faster
What the
refuel.
fuck?
That just sounds like quality of life. Just making our jumps refill faster.
Probably.
And more utility belt means less time where we run out of shit. Now we can carry 10 of everything.
Oh, that's actually really nice.
Yep. I'm gonna hold off on upgrading the, oh yeah, improved damage, yes.
Upgrade synthesized.
I'm holding off on upgrading our weird shot unless we're out of other stuff to buy, because I've basically never successfully used it.
Upgrade complete.
The process of getting our super shot ready and then firing it is so convoluted and awkward that I never get it off.
I never even know when it's happening. It's just occasionally it'll be like,
yeah,
press
there's just
your
a
thingy.
cooldown. So they give us a cooldown, and then when your cooldown is back, when you hit reload, you'll do a super duper reload. So you have to press R in time with the action reload, which requires you to be ready for it, because otherwise you'll get caught off guard by it completely. But then there's also an upgrade that makes it bounce shot, where you can do a 2nd active reload after the first one, and now that's like a super ultra mega charged up Samus blast that bounces or something. In theory, I don't know if I've ever successfully done all the steps and then fired it in the middle of a situation where I would have needed it. So like, I'm never fully ready for that idea. Have you found any pits?
I've mostly been zipping around and collecting orange goo.
Oh, you found more goo?
There's so much orange goo that we missed in Zone 2.
God.
Yeah.
I just hit Z and all I see is goo.
I know.
What the fuck? This one's just in a bush.
Yeah, dude, we really have no excuse on some of this goo. We have missed some pretty stupid goo.
Well, no, so we've had the orange goo upgrade for a while. I didn't just buy it.
We've just never been using it.
We basically forgot Z existed this entire playthrough.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, tab exists. And it's weird that those are 2 separate things. It seems unnecessary to have 2 view the world differently buttons that don't, but like, it's not Metroid Prime where it's like visors that are like inherently contradictory to each other. It's just like, it's just bonus info times 2.
I just think that, like, I think that this game does just have a legitimately very confusing interface.
Yeah.
It's not the worst I've ever seen, but I definitely don't.
Yeah,
I definitely
it's not the worst I'm playing
view.
now.
Yeah.
Let's see. I wonder if we can jump higher now that we have.
Yeah, the souped up triple. The high jump is even better.
Yeah. Oh, so it gets stronger the more jumps we have horizontally.
Yes, exactly.
Neat. Because it definitely charged up longer, and I was like, wait a minute. Did I get an additional upgrade without fully understanding it?
Okay, so you're heading towards that one.
There's one way up in the sky over here that I'm trying to find how to approach. Yeah. It's past the zippy bastards that are the guys that teleport everywhere when you're fighting them, and you feel like you're gonna die.
I hate them.
Yeah. And make sure you, whenever you get a cave goo, make sure you grab all the crystals in that cave. Because that's how we buy these other upgrades too. I'm just gonna fall all the way down towards that one.
I saw that one down there, and I was like, that looks fun. But now you're gonna get it, so it's not fun.
Yay! I live to disappoint all my friends. You thought you were gonna have fun, but actually it was me. I am the fun. I actually missed it.
I know.
And now I'm like, how do I get the fuck back? How do I get, oh, you got it, cool.
Yeah, I did get it, cool.
I was genuinely uncertain how to get it back up after making that mistake.
When I saw that I was gonna try and shoot you and kill you before you picked it up, but then when I saw that you missed it, I was like, yay, I don't even have to work that hard.
He failed all on his own.
Did we not get the goo off of this, like, scanny do?
There was just one on the ground down here. It was just hidden around the corner.
Oh.
Because this is the chest that would have opened.
Ah, yeah.
So we got the
also,
real
what's
reward.
interesting is that once one of us picks it up, there's still a delay. Like, it still showed that that goo was available to get picked up because
It's uncertain what to do with it.
Right. Well, it only refreshes the existence of the goo, whenever it goes away, and I press Z to bring the icons back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because I think the difference between tab and Z, one of them seems to be that you hold tab, or toggle tab actually, but Z seems to be just like you press it and it just pings a bunch of waypoints for you.
Yeah,
and all those
that makes
waypoints
sense.
just stay there for like 3 seconds,
Yeah.
and then go back to being gone. So I don't think it's
sort of
I don't
like-
think it's checking the status of those pings live.
Yeah, exactly. Sort of like tab is who you are and Z is what you do.
What?
I get it. Philosophical.
What?
Yeah.
What do words mean?
Whatever you want them to.
That's one interpretation.
Language is in the ear of the asshole.
Language is... Oh no. Oh, these are sneaky little shits. There's not that many of them. There's still only 100 in the game. So that we're making like massive progress today because we remembered a button exists again.
Yeah, I know.
That's been our cycle. Half of our obstacle has been remembering certain abilities or things exist, because life comes at you fast in this game. It's a busy
Yeah.
game. But that just means we'll try to do a sweep of this whole level, and then we'll go back to the first level and
Yeah,
do a
let's just
sweep of that,
sweep,
especially now that we have all the
exactly.
abilities.
Yeah, let's just try and sweep, like, all the content.
Gotta clear the waypoints.
Ooh, we've done 69 out of 100. Nice.
Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
Can you say nice 69 times? But you can't.
I'm not gonna count for that long.
Oh yeah, but you can't bro fist while saying 69 nice times.
There's super don't work on me.
They don't work on anybody. That's
Yeah.
why it was a failure of a drug program.
Oh no. Not sure how to get to some of these.
There's one that I really cannot figure out. Even with the aid of my omniscient god vision, I
Oh, I
cannot
thought
figure
you meant chat.
No.
My omniscient god, the chat.
Oh.
I kind of want Z to just stay on instead of pinging a lot. Maybe it's because it's mapped to Z and I don't like pressing it.
Z is, you gotta kind of tuck your thummy and like it don't feel good. I can't. Yep. The fungi of Cinede, and I can't find anything there. I know
Nope.
there's something. There's one remaining.
Wow, a lot of these are just sort of hanging out in the open. It kind of feels like they like wanted to have 100, but then
And then
they
they just
placed all the
jammed 'em
ones
in.
that came to mind, and then they're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, we still have like 20 to go." So they just made
Oh,
bush.
yeah.
So they just made some bushes.
No, they definitely wanted to have 100 because it would be a nice
Which
like,
admittedly,
number, but then
yeah.
their level design didn't accommodate for that many.
And like, admittedly, the bushes are more effective at hiding them than the challenges often are.
Yeah, because we've missed like every single bush.
Yeah. Is that how it
They're literally
goes?
just hiding in bushes. Well, they're both above me. Above me, only goo. You hoo hoo.
It's just below me. And I don't know
I
how.
don't know how to get to. Oh wait, yes I do. I know how to get to this goo. This is gonna be really
I'm so
fun.
confizzled.
No, you gotta go like up and around, and then you just kind of go towards it, but from around.
Are we looking for the same thing?
Yes. You're 100 meters
feeble
away
cat.
from me.
Frail, weak, wilty. But no, enough about you. Let's talk about this plant.
Oh, shots have been fired at you.
Damn. The developer knows me personally.
Yeah.
They read my live journal.
The developer is assuming that you're a video gamer who is a population not known for upper body strength.
Oh God, I'm gonna die horribly. Oh, that's not good. Ow. Yeah, it turns out I tried to do the whole maintain horizontal momentum thing. It's really hard to
kind of
run.
hard, yeah.
It's really hard to run and hold your charge up attack. Or charge up jump, because you're holding Shift WZ. May have been made for consoles.
Yeah, that definitely is not. I don't know why you would. Yeah, everything about these control scheme did not translate well to keyboard and mouse. It's really all there is to say about it.
Well, I've succeeded in
Ooh,
falling
okay,
off of where I was earlier, so that's a form of progress when you think about it.
Yes and no, but mostly no.
Oh no!
What?
We can probably just go back. Live sample 3 wants us to scan. We need to stab a slamphibian, a schnauzo, and an imperial scarab. We need to kill 5 creatures with a single charge shot, kill 4 creatures while they're shocked with lightning within 3 seconds, and kill 10 creatures in a row using only melee attacks without getting hurt.
Oh, I should just be using that fucking bouncy thing. No wonder this is so difficult.
A slamphibian, a schnauzo, and an imperial scarab.
What, are they all walking into a bar?
Yeah. Well, one of them was the boss thing we just fought. We gotta stab one of those. I think the schnauzos are the floating single eye purple projectile shitty guys, and the scarabs I guess are the lightning beetles, I assume.
Have you ever noticed that slamphibians, they're always walking like this?
And the schmark purple is always like
But the Kernex, they're always
shag-a-lag.
like oh God. Thank you, you've all been a lovely audience.
You've all been a lovely Glockthorpe. Yep, that's the whole joke. Pretty sure that's a Rick and Morty bit.
I think it's a Chris Rock bit.
Oh no.
What's that reaction
I
about?
don't know.
Well, guess who's back? Wedgie Burger's back.
Oh no, I don't like Wedgie Burger at all.
They tried to shut me down. They couldn't take me out. They wanted me.
Yeah, I don't agree with that name. That doesn't
He's just a
sound pleasant.
gross man. He keeps saying like they tried to shut me down, but they couldn't.
Oh, well, I
They've got a
sympathize with
dedicated
that.
machine in their store that gives a
fuck.
baby a wedgie. It's delicious. Oh, there's a dancing baby. Like the dancing baby.
Oh, like from Ally McBeal.
Yep. That's a person going into a meat grind. All right.
You sick bird.
Where the fuck is this orange goo?
The goo.
I just do not know.
It must receive the goo. All right, they want me to do another progress report.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back, Explorer. Bunch of letters and numbers.
Yep, it's survey time again. Comparing you to other explorers we've got out in the galaxy, you are way better at discovering stuff. One of the best, actually. Feel free to act smart.
Thought I was
to
just
win stats.
Oh,
here.
Percentage of discoveries in the Kindex, 79%.
Kindred's very happy you've got the javelin fueled up.
We have 100% of the
Needs to
fuel.
get back.
We rank 3,
Amazing.
Explorer. Don't know what that
Remember,
means.
Soon, you'll be returning to Earth, which means you can get a jump start on the best part
I wish
of human
it would
existence.
show which zones you've
Shopping.
like 100%ed.
What's the first thing you're going to buy on
Yeah.
your return?
Says, what's the first thing you're gonna buy when you return? Droids, a mansion, or a super yacht?
I don't know. Got some Got some debt I need to pay down.
I'm just gonna buy some droids because I need to deal with the anxiety of the question of whether or not they're alive. Just agonize over that every day. Thank you for participating. Your data is of great personal and financial value to us.
Just remember, Keith, if you're having troubles with something ethically or morally, just remove your ethics and or morals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remove skeleton. Oh, I've got day 2 of the Explorer's Log. Ranger Teratomo, Chief Explorer of the Zoxaloid
Why
Space
does he
Initiative.
sound like Snake?
Metal Gear. Teratomo checking in. Still no farts to report. On the contrary, this planet smells wonderful and is absolutely gorgeous to behold. The sheer breadth of biodiversity I've observed is just a few short hours. In just a few short hours has been nothing short of breathtaking. Already I've seen everything from gelatinous flying squid to a breed of portly, flightless birds that, despite my vow of nonviolence, are just begging to be kicked. Ah, one other thing. There's also a big-ass stone tower at the center of everything, and it stretches at least a mile into the sky. Sorry, I guess I sort of buried the lead on that one. That's how you spell lead?
L-E-D-E, yeah.
What the fuck is a lead?
It's... Wait, you legitimately don't know how to spell bury the lead?
I don't spell it.
Oh, everyone knows that that's how you spell bury the lead.
What the fuck is a lead?
Well, a lead is like something that you bury and you shouldn't.
You're pretending to be knowledgeable here. Don't lead light me.
You gotta be a real dumbass. Who doesn't know what a lead is?
In light of this unexpected development, I will begin the process of scaling the monolithic structure as soon as I finish analyzing and cataloging the planet's trees and bushes, and decide which one I should poop in later. Teratomo out. He's very open about his feelings.
Yeah, he really shouldn't be.
What's these?
Meat scraps, fat and gristle, funny.
Yep. That's too much mail. That is a lot of mail. Want to make some real money from Chip Rich Man? Money. Cash. The almighty dollar. You like money? Of course you do. You want more money? Of course you do. Just be like me and have lots of money. How? Simple. Embrace the Chip Richmond system of wealth. Step 1, pull out your wallet. Step 2, buy my amazing new book. Just be rich instead of being poor. It's that easy. There's an immense amount of value, profit, and generating information contained within the 113-page masterpiece. Just take a look at these chapter titles. Visualize, Imaginize, Actualize, Profitize. Certified Cash Crazy. I trust only money. Connecting with your inner money genie. Bury me with my money. Tax loopholes, opportunistic loans, strategic bankruptcy, and you. Money is the only good thing. There's a hole in my heart, and I fill it with money. Okay.
I remember one time in school, it was in a communications class, and we had to give like presentations and speeches and, you know, communications class stuff. Anyway, so one person's presentation was on like the value of money. And it was insane. It was insane. Like, it was literally just like, she gave like a 5-minute presentation about how like having money makes you a better person, and how like acquiring money like along the way that you will become a better person for having gotten more money.
Oh no, it's the death of the euphemism.
I was really
it's just really literal now.
Concerned. Yeah.
Because that is the background implication of wealth. Is just the general thing, like all the people with money, the affluent, they're the good people, and everyone with no money is bad and deserves to be there.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, this is the most insane speech I've ever heard anyone give in my entire life.
Yeah.
But they were deeply sincere about it. I thought I was like actually losing my mind. But I did have one friend in that class, and like in the middle of the speech, we just like turned to each other and we just like made eye contact, and we were like, oh, this shit's crazy.
Remember how you were like, you wish you could tell by zone how much progress you've made?
Does it do that?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're at 39 out of 40 in the itching field on goo. But we're at 9 out of 11 on alien alloys. We have 2 alloys and 1 goo to go. We found every alien architecture. We found every alien tablet. We found none of the explorer's logs.
Oh shit, really?
Yep. There's
Did
2
they show up on
explorers.
our map?
No, I don't think so. That's the thing I just read. There's just apparently 2 per world. And we found 1 in world 1 and 1 in world 3. Where even is the last? Ooh.
It's like up in that one area that's a little bit hard to get to.
Are you already like well on your way on it with it or anything?
No. I was mopping up some of the goo, but there's
Mopping up the goo.
I was
Gross.
just it was just me and the goo, man. And I was like, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, they also mapped reload to one of the mouse buttons and scan. Weird. Wait, oh, I can remap the controls to be good instead of bad.
I remember in that communications class there was also this one guy who like did not give a shit about anything academic related. And he gave a speech which was literally 30 seconds long, and then the rest of his speech was he found a YouTube video and played it. And we got to the part where it was like, any questions? And dead silence. Everyone in the room just stared at this guy. Like, not even any polite questions or anything like that. Just straight up like death glares, because everyone was like, you fucker, we all had to give speeches and we all hated it. You don't think you're better than this? Anyway, so right after his speech and nobody gave any questions, the teacher just said like I got a question for you. And he was like, yeah. And she was like, what why do you think that you can just do this? I was just like, oh. And she just dug into this guy, and she was like, you think you just like come into my classroom every single day just being like, oh, look at me, I'm like, so I don't want to say his name because she did like name drop him like 3 times in the middle of this speech just to
Name
really
drop.
make it personal. Yeah,
Also known as
she was talking directly
name
to him.
to her. Yeah, I was like also known as saying their name to their face because they're talking to them.
Yes. Well, anyway, so oh my god, it was a pure fucking takedown though. She was like, you come in here and you just think you're so cool because you don't have to do anything, because you never had to get anywhere, because you've gotten everywhere in life by just not doing anything at all. Like, good lord. But you know what he did? He came to class the next day and delivered a, like, flawless speech. It was pretty brutal, but she was an effective teacher.
That was so nice. While you're telling your story, I remapped my controls to not be stupid.
Oh, it was so nice. While you were telling your story, I wasn't listening.
No, I mostly,
was beautiful.
yeah. He got whipped into actually doing his work because he got shamed.
Yeah.
I heard.
Okay.
But it's so nice. My objectives open with tab, and I have 2 buttons on my thumb of my mouse. The one that's easy to press, I made Z, so now it pings the objectives constantly. And the one that's slightly harder to press toggles scan. Instead of whatever the fuck these things were mapped to before, because that was bad. So this is, oh man, what a quality of life increase.
I can't figure out how to get to this one.
Ooh, there's one.
I just can't figure it out. It's 50 meters away, but it might as well be 50, 100.
50, 100.
Yeah, and I would walk 50, 100 more.
And I would walk 1,500 miles, and I would walk 1,500 more. Oh, right.
Like,
I still need to map my jump to not be stupid button.
You know that those lyrics will only work if you know numbers, right? And he's like, it's like, oh, that's just his defense mechanism. As soon as he gets scared, he just goes da 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 until you leave him. And they were like, fuck it, stick a microphone in front of him. It'll work itself out. Just a nervous tick.
I mapped jump to my mouse. The stupid super jump that's hard to press. I had to make scanning middle mouse, but I'll work with it.
Well, your audio just cut out. Want to run that by me again?
Oh no, I have middle mouse set to toggle my voice in Discord. I can't map things to that.
Nice.
Damn it. Damn it. Ah. All of my softwares are fighting with... Next year, tell me that they mapped a button to page up.
What does page up do? Does that cut your recording or something?
That's the default. I think it's the default recording button, or maybe I just used it for so long that I've forgotten.
I don't think there is a default one mapped in OBS.
Maybe.
God, that guy, when he was a kid, he must have been so swag. His, like, elementary school teacher coming up to him, and she would just be like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he's like, I want to be the man who's next to you.
What?
And she's like, what? And he just, like, gets uncomfortable, so then he just goes, da 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 da. What?
The
lyrics of the song. It's the lyrics of the fucking song. The da 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 da.
Nobody knows the name of that. Nobody knows that song.
Called 500 Miles by the...
The last time I heard that song, it was being performed by Carrot Top.
The last time I heard that song,
I don't think it was even being
the
performed.
first time I heard that song.
Yeah. I don't think he was even he wasn't even performing it. He was just using it.
Well, he's Carrot Top. How could he?
Yeah.
What would he perform something as?
I don't know.
All right then.
I don't really know what his career is.
He's a prop comic.
That direction, there's a thing somehow. I'm trying to
He's
find the
sort of
alloys, but they're like hiding inside of walls.
It's like Jeff Dunham, but instead of a puppet, he used the props instead. And instead of speaking in silly voices, he just spoke in a regular voice.
Almost everyone deserves more credit than Jeff Dunham.
Carlos Mencia.
Oh god. Jeff Dunham has an Jeff Dunham has an extended comedy sequence during one of his specials where he just says his URL a lot of times in a funny voice. And I'm saying funny. Yeah. That's the joke. Over and over again.
Technically, if you think about it, because there's this distinct ensemble of characters, and they all have like personalities and backstories, there is such a thing as Jeff Dunham lore.
Sure. It can die.
We need a Bhakti video.
It will die in a hole somewhere. I mean, I dare you to make your next fucking April Fool's Day video a Jeff Dunham lore breakdown. Fucking
that sounds pretty fucking
knock
rad.
it out.
Damn it, Poo Babies! I missed the jump because the charge up thing doesn't work. I mean, it works, but it's hard. Keith, have you been able to find that one goo? Because I've been trying, man.
No, I've been trying to find an alien alloy, but it seems impossible.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's like a whole like secret. There's like a teleporter we haven't found in the first zone too. Like, there's some shit.
Is there still one?
Yeah, there's still the last one in the zone we didn't find.
But no, I had a. I remember I had a presentation. I think it was on. I think it was a book report on the fucking Scarlet Letter or something.
Oh yeah, of course.
And it was my friend and I didn't want to go on the stage and like, well, not stage, like didn't want to like give a presentation on it in front of a bunch of people because that's always like the nightmare every time. And so we were trying to get around it. And so our solution was to create a video and play that video in class. It was like my first time trying to edit, and I was like so far down.
The teacher was cool with it.
Kind of. But I was so far down the rabbit hole of shit that I didn't actually know how to do yet that it was kind of a disaster. And so like there was this whole thing where I couldn't figure out how to get the footage. What was it? We wanted to pre-record it, but we were being a little lazy / in over our heads. So like we wanted to like just do the voiceover of the whole thing, which we definitely just looked up on Spark Notes. Neither of us actually read Scarlet Letter. Yeah. And so we were just like regurgitating garbage information that we didn't even fully understand in a voiceover, just being bad students. And the video was a human from World of Warcraft doing the talking animation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
That's pretty cringy,
because we didn't really have like a we didn't really have like a camera that we could use to get the footage on the thing to like record. So like the plan was just constantly falling apart.
Yeah.
But on top of all this other shit, it was this fucked up nightmare situation where it wasn't just like a normal like go up and say the thing. It was like we were supposed to like lead an entire class period, which is like 15 minutes long.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck are we gonna fill this much time?
Teach that day.
Yeah. So I'm like, how the fuck are we gonna fill this much time? I would later realize that there was some laxness to that idea, and he was actually just gonna like have us go for a while, and then when we ran out of stuff, when he ran out of stuff, he was just gonna take over or whatever, which I didn't know because we were first. We went first specifically because going first was supposed to give you extra credit. So it's just a bunch of animation of a WoW character going blah blah blah, because I had WoW model viewer and fraps and a bunch of other things I could work with back then, and I was just using what I had. But I couldn't get it to export, and I didn't know why. It just wouldn't work every time I tried to export it. So my solution was to pack up my entire computer in a rolling backpack and take it on the bus and bring it to school, and then set up in advance in his classroom with the computer and monitor and everything. And then everyone had to crowd around the one computer monitor and speakers that was playing my video because I couldn't get it to export onto like a thing that we could use on something else because I just couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. This isn't. It's not over. There's more bad. On top of all this, because I had panicked about.
There's more bad.
Because I panicked and wasn't sure how to fill all that time because I didn't know how lax it kind of was. I included some red versus blue as an intermission.
Dude.
These are the poor choices of a teenager.
Dude.
So it's like, we can pad for time by showing a funny YouTube video.
Good
So
Lord.
I also did a presentation like that other guy where I show a YouTube video.
That is cringy and hilarious.
That was the same classroom where I would perform that song from 8 Mile as a joke for a presentation. Because the same teacher had us say we're supposed to just do 2 minutes of public speaking, so it could be about anything, and it was all over the place. But for me, it was a redemption story about my fucked up history with presenting in public. So I had a 2-minute thing. About it was a 2-minute drama I scripted out and acted that was just the mental process of waking up the day that you know you have to do a presentation all the way up to the moment your name gets called in class, with like gags where like the song from 8 Mile comes on when I'm trying to calm my nerves by listening to music on the bus and stuff like that. And so that was the day I was an actor. I was actually pretty proud of it. It went really well. The acting was really convincing because I was actually shaking because I was actually just always afraid of being in front of the class.
It's realism. It's believable.
I think I'm about ready to go to a different world because I have not made a single bit of progress for a while and I can't find anything.
I found a gelatinous cube, and the game gave me an indicator on the map of like you found the cube. Oh, I'm supposed to scan it?
I mean, try scanning it. I don't know what they're for.
Okay. How do I scan something again?
I think it's tab for you.
Okay.
It's the view that makes everything wireframey. And then you click on it with left click until it fills up.
It's an osmotic cube. We've already found them.
Okay. Do we know? I don't know if they're an objective or it said. Did you say give you a waypoint?
Yeah, there's a waypoint right here. It's a little purple waypoint.
What?
It's supposed to. It apparently eats stuff that you leave lying around, but I don't know how to leave anything on the ground. It says known to binge eat shiny things left lying around, but beyond that, I don't know what to do with it. Should we look this up?
I mean, I'm looking at all of our objectives and none of them mention it. I don't think it matters.
But then why do they have a waypoint for it?
What's the waypoint? It's
the little, like, pink splooty.
Pink splooty?
Yeah. Maybe you're not near any, so you've never heard of or seen them. But they're pink splooties.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the molecule. Or the atom.
That's an osmotic cube.
Yeah, no, that's the symbol for an alloy.
Oh, well, there's an alloy inside of this osmotic cube.
So try feeding stuff to it, I guess?
How?
Kill stuff near it, and then there'll be particles around it?
Oh, you're right. I probably need to kick it out of its home. Okay. Makes sense. I need to kick it. And I need to kick it over to some enemies and then kill those enemies so that it can eat the shit.
But yeah, despite my ironic choice of career, I have a long history of horrible public speaking moments. I had a presentation on Kurt Cobain and the Pixies where I forgot Kurt Cobain's name.
Oh my god.
This is a lot of not good times. Oops. I also thought I was this is a really embarrassing story, but I feel like not that bad about telling it because I don't feel like I'm even that person. So it's like a different person who was an idiot long ago did this story. We got a C on that project, and
really? But you put so much effort into it.
We got a C on that project, and two of the people in our 4-person group never in any way interacted with any part of the project. So I sent an email to the teacher at like just very Karen email, complaining that we didn't get that good of a grade because I thought we were supposed to get extra credit for going first and everything, and also throwing those people under the bus for not doing anything on the project. And that's
fine.
What I thought it was me emailing the teacher, but I wasn't really used to emailing people yet.
Oh no.
So it was actually me posting it on like the message board that had been set up for our classroom that led to it being emailed to everyone in the entire classroom.
Very nice.
Yeah, I have
for you.
I cannot figure out how to find you.
I'm in like the cave with all the dead weird zombie birds.
It's difficult to navigate without a map in this game.
Yeah. It's like the one area that doesn't have a very convenient little waypoint to it.
So I was a little shit in that situation.
It's okay. Keith and Karen do share most of the same letters.
Everyone saw.
In that communications class, the very first thing that the teacher said to all the groups was, I don't care if other people in your group don't do any work. She was like, you all need to hold each other accountable for that, and you need to make it work. And I was like, oh, okay, I hope that works out well. And it turns out It actually worked out really well. She used some fucking witch voodoo magic. I don't know, like, what kind of psychological
just
trick
guilting
she ended up
everyone,
pulling.
sort of.
But yeah, she just, like, guilted everyone
Yeah.
into being like, it ain't gonna work if you say you didn't, like, your partners didn't do any work.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I've never seen a class where, like, literally every single person put in the legwork on their group projects.
That's neat.
It was neat. She was an extremely good teacher. She was one of my favorite teachers I've ever had, and this was just for a community college communications class.
Trying to
She was
reach you
great.
to help, potentially.
We might as well just go to another zone.
All right. I
mean,
I
you
legitimately
wanted
haven't.
to.
I was trying to find you and help.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
wanted
legitimately haven't
to.
done a single thing for like 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I know. It's
Because like
I've-
the things have dried up and the ones that are remaining are like
impossible.
unfindable in like an
They're
unfun
insane.
way.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I think I know where they might be.
Like, this
we
is
should
just-
butt stomp some shit.
Do you know where a butt stomp spot is?
I think so.
Is this diminishing return thing gonna pay off?
No.
We've been
Let's just go to another
yeah,
zone.
we've just been doing nothing.
Yeah.
Shit. Now I'm not anywhere near a warp point. Can you try to warp us to
Are
zone
we
1?
gonna go back to the? Yeah, sure. Are
If
we
you're
gonna
near-
go back
if
to
you're near
the
a
first
spot.
zone?
Yeah, we should go back to zone 1 and we have all these
Landing site?
powers and are smart enough to
Okay.
look for the objectives.
Yeah, sounds great.
But no, that wasn't the end of my video making ambitions. I mean,
Okay.
obviously, because I've now
Obviously,
made
but okay.
13,000 of them or whatever. But no, in my German class, we were supposed to make videos or do presentations. I think we all ended up doing videos. I think videos might have been the goal. And it was supposed to be a skit. Like I think it was supposed to be a comedy skit in German, basically.
Oh
And,
God.
We had the same thing where somebody just stole viral videos and put them in the video and just showed that instead of doing the work. Like I think there was like a stop motion stick drawing viral video that has a part where there are like paper drawn characters and like the storm happens and like the paper gets crumpled up or whatever. That was like in the early days. Like they just showed that in class. It's like that's not working.
That's
You didn't do working. But in that one, we did the German zombie game show, and we scripted out an entire trivia thing that was a lot of the equivalent of like, remember the oh shit, I fell. Remember that part of Monty Python where they're on the bridge and they ask really stupid questions, and if you get them wrong, you die.
Yeah.
It was like that, but in like elementary grade German stuff. It's like a bunch of really dumb questions in German.
Was ist der Wiener Schnitzel?
And people would get like some of them right and some of them wrong. And if they got them wrong, they got dragged out of the room by the quote unquote zombie, which was just
Oh wow.
this one lady with their hair over their face because we didn't have any makeup or anything. But it was like a little too
It's funny.
violent. It was like a little too violent. Like everyone when it was their turn to get dragged out, like they really committed to like a believable, terrified scream, and they were physically dragged while grabbing like pieces of wall and door and trying to
Holy shit.
like survive. Like so, we would just like harsh cut. Like I was wearing a stupid like blazer with shoulder pads, asking stupid trivia questions, and whenever somebody got something wrong, it just smashed cut to like an overly distressing little like moment of them being like
Montage of
dragged out of the
somebody-
room screaming. And it was like a little too real. I was really proud of it. And then then I found out the fucking catch is that we put all this work in and spent all this time on it, and we were all really happy with how it turned out. And then I find out the hard way that my mom's camera was film, not digital. And so I couldn't export it onto my computer in order to edit it and everything.
How did you fuck that up?
I've never used it. I was just diving into shit for the first time.
Good lord.
And I didn't know what was, because I didn't know I found out the hard way the camera had like tapes or something. And so I found out the hard way that like the only way to transfer it was to have like a FireWire connection, which I've never even heard of and still haven't seen since, I think. But I needed a FireWire connection to have the right speed to be able to rip it in full quality, and that we didn't have anything like that. I didn't even have my own computer yet. Like, this is before I'd ever even had my own computer before. And so I just had to do a really shitty USB rip. So I eventually was able to edit it and bring it to class, but it played at like 4 frames per second. And it was really a sad time. It was
rough.
It was a huge negative impact. I think it's a public video on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. It's funny.
I think I uploaded it a few years ago to be like, look at this weird shit. That was one of the first videos I ever made.
That's a cute one, at least.
Yeah. And I didn't Karen at all.